Hey guys, today we will be talking about the truth behind Billie Eilish Tourette syndrome. Billie Eilish, an American singer, recently revealed to her fans that she has suffered from Tourette syndrome since she was a child. She had previously avoided disclosing her diagnosis because she did not want to be defined by her illness. Billie, 19, has been very open and honest about her life throughout her career. She has previously discussed how she has struggled with her mental health and how music has helped her cope with her psychological distress. Billie Eilish, The World's A Little Blurry, her new documentary, goes into detail about her Tourette syndrome and how it has affected her. People may be surprised to learn that the singer-songwriter suffers from a neurological disorder that causes tics. Here's a quick primer on tics. Tics, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, are sudden twitches, movements, or sounds that people do repeatedly. When people with Tourette syndrome experience these behaviors, their bodies have no control over them. Billie has learned to manipulate the timing of her tics so that she doesn't have to deal with them when she's in public, on camera, or performing. Continue reading if you want to learn more about the teen star's personal life. In 2018, the musician revealed her Tourette's in an Instagram story. She began by stating, "I'd like to clear this up so everyone can stop acting silly. I was diagnosed with Tourette syndrome. I've never mentioned it on the internet because no one thinks I'm da-da-da, as well as, in fact, that I've never just wanted people to think of Tourette's every time they think of me," Billie explained. And in her documentary, which debuted nearly 3 years after she first told the world about her Tourette's, she discussed her tics and how her fans haven't witnessed her intense tics. "It's perplexing when someone makes a strange face gesture or throws out their neck," she says in the film. "I'm really good at suppressing the bad tics, so the internet hasn't really seen them," she admitted. But she also talked about how suppressing her tics isn't likely to be good for her in the long run. "The problem is that the longer you suppress them, the worse they become. I'm sure one day everyone will notice my tic attacks when I'm stressed and haven't slept," she stated. She also expressed gratitude that her Tourette's isn't as severe as it could be. "It could be a lot worse, and it isn't, and I'm thankful for that," Billie admitted. Billie opened up about her condition on the Ellen DeGeneres show in April 2019. She told the host that she became more comfortable talking openly about Tourette's. "I think I also learned a lot of my fans have it, which made me feel a little more at ease saying it," she said on the talk show. She continued to express her emotions to Ellen, "And I had the impression that there was a link there as well. When I said, there were comments from kids saying, 'Oh my God, I've always had this.' She now has it, and she is someone I can look up to." She mentions an interview she did that was going to be filmed while speaking with Ellen. She thought they were going to cut out the question and answer portion of the segment. And in situations like this, she usually lets out her tics because the clip will be cut anyway. They didn't remove the question asking parts, which surprised her, and her tics were exposed. People on the internet saw her and assumed she was just making funny gestures. People made compilation videos of the tics that occurred during the specific interview after it went live. There were tons of compilations, she said, and she knew they were thinking something along the lines of, "This is so funny that Billie did this facial expression," she said, not realizing they were just a bunch of tics. Tourette syndrome is a complex disorder characterized by tics, which are repetitive, sudden, and involuntary movements or noises. Tics typically appear in childhood and vary in severity over time. Tics typically become milder and less frequent during late adolescence and adulthood. Tourette syndrome is characterized by both motor tics and vocal or phonic tics. Some motor tics are straightforward, involving only one muscle group. Simple motor tics such as rapid eye blinking, shoulder shrugging, or nose twitching are often the first symptoms of Tourette syndrome. Jumping, kicking, hopping, or spinning are examples of motor tics that can be complex. Vocal tics, which appear later than motor tics, can also be simple or complex. Grunting, sniffing, and throat clearing are examples of simple vocal tics. Repeating the words of others, echolalia, or repeating one's own words are more complex vocalizations, palalalia. Corporalalia, the involuntary use of inappropriate or obscene language, is possible but uncommon in people with Tourette syndrome. That's all we had for you today. Did you enjoy the show? Hope you really enjoyed the show. If so, please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button. Also show us some love by clicking on the like button below and sharing the video with your friends and family. Turn on the notification button to get updates on our new videos. That's all we had for today. Bye. See you next time in the upcoming video.